Hello Aquarius, welcome to this video. Alright, so first card we have for you is the Emperor. You could be feeling very in control of yourself, of your life in some regard, like you feel like you have maybe your life together in some regard. But it looks like there's a lot of reflection on the past, maybe some regret on your end, that you're feeling like disappointed as well in some things that have occurred, some things that have happened, either in this love connection that you're dealing with or just in general. But it's almost like you're reflecting on that disappointment, and at this point you're like, okay, well, things are better now for you. Okay, so between you and your person that you're dealing with, we have the Page of Cups. So this could be some lighthearted energy that's flowing between you a little bit. Perhaps some apology that both of you feel is necessary because it's between both of you. However, we have the Hermit card as well. So you could be taking some time away from this person, or it looks like, you know, both of you have had a lot of reflection on the past, which it looks like you have been doing recently. And so at this point, like, you feel like you're learning a lot about yourself, and it looks like this person is as well. Both of you are mutually trying to get into some kind of like lighthearted energy in general. Okay, so for the person that you're dealing with, we have the Lovers and the Ace of Swords. So I guess really here, it's like Ace of Swords usually about some kind of truth, some kind of clarity. So I guess the truth is for this person, this clarity that they have is that they want to be with you. How sweet. They want to be with you in a partnership, they want to work together, but they have some fears, anxieties in their head. But I guess now this person recently has had some clarity on like, oh, I really want to be with this person, I really want to be with Aquarius. It looks like you're doing a lot of internal work though, in some regard, to where you're, you know, introspection. And I think you've made a lot of changes at this point in your life to where you feel good about where you're at with the Emperor. Like you're really feeling like you have it together. Watch out for control issues at this point. The Emperor can sometimes symbolize that. But it's important that you don't compare your present self to your past self, because since you're in this new place now where you feel like you're doing good, you could be reflecting on the past in some ways that you have been or things like this, because you changed for the better. So you could be reflecting on the past and being like regretting or feeling down on yourself, or feeling even disappointed in yourself. So it's important that you just appreciate the place that you're in now. You don't have to compare yourself to who you were before, because you wouldn't be here in this place where you're feeling good about yourself if it weren't for this progression, if that makes sense. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this could be something that is helpful to you. Looks like you're kind of in a hermit mode right now, where you could just be really spending a lot of alone time, and it looks like enjoying it, especially the Page of Cups. It looks like you're really just enjoying like being in your own space, being in your own energy, and like you're bringing a lot of fulfillment into your own life for yourself. Okay, so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and then wedding. Some Aquarians really might be getting like engaged, and then you're going to have to start planning for the wedding. Engagement, wedding, separation. So I guess for some Aquarians, this is that you were engaged to someone, you got married, and you're getting divorced, you're separated from this person, or this has happened. So you like need some support from your friends right now because you're like, oh gosh, I have to get a divorce, and your friends are at your wedding. That's just for some of you. For others, there could be someone that you want, I guess, to get engaged with or to marry, to have a wedding with, but you're separated from this person right now, perhaps. It could also be that this is what's on this person's mind. Like they're like, oh, I want to be with this person, I want to be this person's lover, I want to be this person's partner, and they're really like understanding this at this point. They could actually want to communicate to you some kind of truth about this, like, I want to be with you, but then they think about the fact that you guys aren't together. For those of you who are in separation with this person, you aren't together. They're like, oh wait, but we don't talk anymore, we're not together, you know. So then this gets them all anxious and like, oh, I don't know what to do. So could go a few different ways. Nonetheless, this person may actually want to apologize to you for something, but now they really realize this truth about wanting to be with you. This also gives them anxiety. If you're with this person right now, if you're already with this person, they're really happy to be with you. They're like, this is the person that I want to be with, so they're happy that you are together. And I think maybe they're having some fears, anxieties that you'll separate if you're dating this person. Yes. Some of you guys could be getting into a relationship soon, or be meeting someone that your friends actually introduce you to. And it's just really strange to me separation came after this, you know? Well, that could be on this person's end, I don't know. Like I said, like someone could be worried about separating, or the fact that you are already separated at this point. Others view it's just, you know, you had to get a divorce. Just had to happen. But yeah, some of you might, again, back on what I was saying, friends might introduce you to someone where you're like, oh, you kind of want to commit, but you need some time apart for now, because it looks like you're really going through like your own personal journey. Collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. So your friends right now are really important for you. This will help bring some sweetness into your life, as this is saying. And it's important that you ask for, accept support from others, collaborate with others, you know, like quid pro quo, tit for tat. Not necessarily like that. It can also just be like collaboration, because I guess that's more of like, I don't know. But just like mutually supportive friendships are either important to you right now, they make you feel good, or you could be meeting some new people, some new friends that are really supportive and sweet to you and appreciate you. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. Exactly. So you know how I was saying about how you might be feeling like, oh geez, like why'd I do this or that? And then you're like, because you're looking at yourself now and you're not doing some things anymore, whatever it is, or you're not behaving a certain way anymore, something like this. And so you look back, you're like, what the heck? But now this is saying it was a process, it's a transformation. So you don't have to feel upset about it because it got you to where you're at now, if that makes sense. With a steady mind, I'm connected to our collective experience. So you could be really feeling, in some sense, for some of you, you're going to be gaining some more mental stability, but this can also be that you're just feeling very connected to the collective at this point. Yes. The world at large, humans at large, you could be feeling very connected. Proper rest helps me feel and look my best. So for some of you, it could just be kind of, since it's over separation, for some of you, it could just be, you know, I need some time away from this person, like, if you're with someone, you could just be like, you know, I really just need some alone time. And especially with the Hermit card, like you need to revive your energy by yourself. For others, this is just saying, make sure that you get proper rest. This will really help you with your mind, feeling steady in your mind, because if your sleep is messed up, lots of other things are messed up. But you know, sometimes it just happens, so like, again, don't feel bad about it. Maybe you had horrible sleeping habits before, and now you have great sleeping habits, and you're like, why was I not sleeping normally? And you're like, geez, you know, that wasn't good for me at all. But no need to regret it because you're sleeping well now. Exactly. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So, you could be really helping out your friends in ways that you don't understand, like bringing them a lot of joy. Since over like friends and collaboration, it could also be, you know, spending time with people that appreciate you, are loving towards you, is very healing for you. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So, with the natural process of growth and transformation, you could actually be deciding to move to a new place, go to a new place, get a new job. For some of you as well though, this is just moving to a new place in your life. Like you're on this journey to do this, or you have done this, and there's a lot of positive energy because it's like a really positive transformation for yourself. So, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, which takes me away from it. So if there's something that you've really been indecisive about and you're like, oh, I don't know, you can't make your mind up, this is saying, you ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, or which way will take me away from it. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. This is overall of like the separation and like the rest, taking a break from someone. So this is saying, try to see the other person's point of view. If you're away from someone, just be like, okay, you know, you don't have to put all this negative energy towards people all the time. You can just be like, they have their side of things and that's that, or something. That will be healing for you. So there's a lot here about like transformation, healing for Aquarius. Things change it for you for the better. So don't feel bad about how it was. So that's not where you are, you know? Speculation. Well, adaptability. So yeah, again, a lot about you making these changes, adapting to your life better, changing your life, and then adapting to like your new lifestyle, a new place, a new workplace, and you adapt well, is what it looks like. Resourcefulness. The Emperor as well usually reminds me of like, especially with the depiction in this card, of someone very resourceful, like they have, I almost just said a metaphor that I'm just not even going to say because I feel like it will take forever to explain. Someone who is well-rounded and has a lot of different knowledge on different subjects, and so you know how to get what you want. So whatever you decide, this thing that you're indecisive about, your resourcefulness will help you once you take that direction, if this makes sense. Also detachment. So you could be feeling very detached at this point, like you separated from someone, and it's like see the other person's point of view with compassion and you're just kind of detached now. It's just in the past, you know? Could be feeling a little bit detached. Detachment could also help you with if you're in separation with someone and you're kind of, you know, going over it a lot or something like this, especially with Five of Cups, you know, it's good to like detach yourself from the past. It's just not where you're at. Take action. Okay. A lot of you really could be, it's just about Aquarius heading in a different direction in a lot of different ways. Listen to your intuition. If you have any questions about this situation, you can ask it in your mind. Otherwise, we'll just see what they say. Within the next few months, also, I think since it's over like engagement, this newness, all this, listen to your intuition when it comes to like, you know, who you're deciding, obviously, but it might be necessary to say. Listen to your intuition if you're having all of these anxieties or stress or worry about someone who wants to date you or something like this. That's your intuition telling you there's something off about it, or it's just not right, usually. Because sometimes people just have anxiety in general or whatever, but if it's really excessive, like really pressing on you, worrying you, shouldn't feel like that. Like, I think the person that you're going to be with, you should feel at ease. Like, it's good. And no. This is over all the separation things. So, could also be in regards to a question that you asked in your mind. It says no with an exclamation mark, so that's a firm no. Also, within the next few months, you could actually be having to say no to some kind of offer that comes towards you, because your intuition is just like, not feeling it. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love for you. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So this person really has deep love for you. This person's feeling sweet towards you, but then they think about, oh, okay, I'm going to tell Aquarius, I'm going to tell him with Ace of Swords, and they're like, oh, wait. They get scared. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. So yes, this is saying don't worry too much about this past thing. Like, you're definitely on a new path now. You're feeling this like regret or disappointment from the past, or this like feeling like, oh geez, because you've moved past it, because it's in the past, you're gone from that. So you don't have to worry too much, you know? Really appreciate the space that you're in now, because a new path is available to you. And on this new path, it's important you follow your intuition. Always listen to it. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So some of you could be wanting to meet your soulmates. You could feel like you've met your soulmates. Yeah. This is just saying you have some kind of connection with someone in a way that they might not physically be with you right now, but they're still around in spirit, this is saying. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So a lot of like reminiscing here on memories, I think from you and this person. But really be sure to like, sometimes you'll think in the past, like, this is a lot what Five of Cups is about. Sometimes you'll think in the past, usually it's a depiction of 3 cups knocked over, and there's 2 still upright. So it's like, you know, you'll think in the past and you're like, oh no, this or that happened, you wish you could change it, but there's still 2 cups standing that you're not looking at. Usually the person's looking at the cups that fell down. So it's really important that you, like, if you're going to think about the past, make sure you remember to add in some good memories that happened, some good times. All is not lost. You're on this new path now. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you always consider them. So there's a lot here about feeling connected to someone that you aren't with. Like your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So really, you could be feeling the energy like someone's going to come into your life, like you think some kind of soulmate is coming for you, or you kind of just know energetically like what your soulmate will feel like. So you can be excited to meet them. For others of you, you already know this person, so you're just like feeling their energy sometimes around you. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So there's a lot here. It's really important for Aquarius to appreciate where you're at now. And appreciate, even if your side of these cups fell over, be glad they already fell over. You don't have to worry about them falling over later. You know, it's good now. Appreciate the 2 cups standing up. Appreciate this moment. And now you can find a lot more love, compassion through these things that have happened to you. You have this widened perspective on things. It's good. The heart of the matter, there is more going on than meets the eye. So, there could be some things, you might be a little confused and you're like, I'm on this new path now, but you're not too sure because you're not where you were, but maybe you're not too sure about where you are. This is saying there's things happening that you can't foresee, and also there might be something going on with this person or this soulmate you're gonna meet, or if you haven't met them yet, you're like, why not yet? Or just in your life in general, there's so much more than what you're seeing. You're not seeing the 2 cups standing. I love you. These are powerful words. This person loves you. They definitely realize this in their mind. So maybe their heart knew they love you, but now their mind is like, yes, I love this person. Truth. Aquarians really might be getting some kind of message of truth. Ace of Swords is all about truth, clarity, understanding. Really a card of like clear, honest truth. So, you might have a message of truth, of apology. Courage. So also, it might really take a lot of courage for you to move into this new place, accept where you're at now. Because sometimes that means you have to accept where you were. But you can do it. Aquarians got it. And it might be important that you have the courage to know the truth in some regard. Like maybe you know it, but you didn't want to admit the truth to yourself about something. But it's taking courage to admit this truth to yourself. Justice. So some kind of scales are really balancing for you. And it's like there's more going on than meets the eye. Things are actually working out better in your favor for you more than you realize in some regard. Love. In this silver, I love you. How sweet. Someone's really in love with you, Aquarius. Very in love with you. Okay, I think these are all the cards that I have. This felt very quick, but oh, it's been 23 minutes. Alright, someone's very in love with you, Aquarius. They know this, they want to tell you this, they want to admit this to you. Might want to apologize, they're like, oh sorry, we haven't talked in so long. Something like this. But you might be a little bit like, defensive, I don't know. It's up to you how you feel about that. But someone that you're separated from really loves you so much. And also justice is over wedding. Some of you guys might be actually getting married soon or something. We shall see. Okay, this is messages from your person. Would you give me another chance? This is the truth about what they want, how they're feeling. Maybe this is the truth they want to tell you. Like, listen, Aquarius, I'm so sorry. Would you give me another chance? I love you. I wish you were here with me. Gosh, this person is feeling so loving towards you. Very sweet. I'm trying to find balance. This is over justice. Interesting. So this person's really trying to, like, you know, have their ducks in a row and feel like they're not doing too much here, too much there. Just be on like a calm balance. You could be doing this as well. I want to start over with you and you're beautiful. This person finds you to be beautiful. They love you. And they want to start over. Maybe that's why they get all this anxiety because they're like, oh gosh, I screwed it up so bad. Thank you, Aquarius. That's all I have to say. Please subscribe if you want to subscribe. Also, like this video if you like this video. If you like a personal reading, please email me. The email for that is in the description of this video. Thank you.